He fights for her like a lover, yet calls her just a friend. How long can that lie last? Hey guys, today we bring you another intriguing movie that will leave you at the edge of your seat. So sit tight as we dive into this fascinating story. Please don't forget to subscribe for more amazing movie content from us. The movie begins with two best friends, Jayden and Celine, exercising and playing together at the gym. After the gym session, Jayden and Celine walk home while chatting. Jayden tells Celine that he will be going on a date with a lady he has been talking to. Celine is excited for him. He also asks her to help style him for the date, and she agrees because he is her homeboy. Later that same day, Jayden and Celine are eating when Jayden asks her to tell him what has been going on in her life lately. Celine tells him about her failed date with a guy she met online who tried to kiss her on their first meeting. Jayden laughs at her. After that, Jayden sees her off to the cab she booked, and she leaves. In transit, the cab driver starts a conversation with Celine and assumes Jayden is her fiancé because she delayed before coming out with him. Celine laughs and explains that Jayden is more like a brother and that they have been friends since childhood. They continue their journey. An hour later, Celine is in her room when Claudia comes in and tells her to go get a job because she is not getting any younger, and all she does is hang out with Jayden all day. Celine does not appreciate Claudia's tone. Claudia gets fed up and leaves Celine's room. Meanwhile, that same night, Jayden practices how he will talk to his date while facing the mirror. He starts laughing at himself because he feels he cannot do it without Celine's help. He goes to bed, full of expectations for the next day. The next day, Jayden is already dressing up for his date when his supposed date, Jenny, calls to check up on him. They chat briefly before ending the call, leaving Jayden worried about why Celine has not arrived yet. Meanwhile, Celine is having breakfast with Claudia when Claudia tells her she is unhappy that Celine is not making any effort to get a job. Celine gets offended and tells Claudia that she can move out of the house if she feels inconvenienced. She tries to convince Claudia that the only place she feels happy is at the gym, but Claudia tells her that the gym makes her look masculine, which is not good for a lady. Celine gets angry, stands up, and they begin arguing about how Celine is not in a stable relationship. Celine storms out of the house. She hurriedly gets to Jayden's apartment to help him style for his date. When Celine sees what he is wearing, she laughs and picks another outfit for him. When Jayden changes into it, Celine admires how handsome he looks. They move to the sitting room, and Jayden asks Celine to wait for him until he returns from his date. She agrees, and he leaves. Celine spends time talking on the phone with one of her crushes until she falls asleep. Sometime later, Jayden returns and finds Celine sleeping. He wakes her up and tells her about how his date with Jenny went and how cute Jenny is. Celine reacts like a jealous lover. Then Jayden drops a bombshell. Jenny will be coming to his house the next day. Celine starts feeling uncomfortable and insists that no one else should come to Jayden's house except her. She claims Jayden does not know Jenny well and that she might be a psychopath. Jayden assures her that nothing like that will happen. But here's the big question. Are they really just friends, or are they both afraid to admit the truth? They then go to eat fruits, and Celine tells Jayden about a handsome, well-built guy she met at the gym and how she wants him to ask her out. Jayden asks her to walk so he can see if she can attract a guy. Celine does the walk, and Jayden is surprised and impressed by how beautifully she walks. They start playing. The next morning, Celine dresses for the gym, looking drop-dead sexy. Even Claudia admits it. Claudia feels Celine is dressed up for Jayden, but Celine tells her that Jayden is just her best friend. She also tells Claudia about the guy she wants to meet at the gym. Then she leaves. At the gym, Celine meets her crush, Patrick. He compliments her body, and Celine blushes. Patrick asks about Jayden, assuming he is her boyfriend, but Celine quickly clarifies that Jayden is only her best friend. Patrick relaxes, and they begin working out together. Meanwhile, that same day, Jayden brings Jenny home, and they immediately get intimate. Later that night, Celine and Patrick are walking along a lonely path while talking. Celine becomes scared and uneasy. Suddenly, Patrick tries to molest her. Celine manages to escape after hitting him in the groin. Celine rushes to Jayden's apartment and calls out to him. Jayden immediately stops what he is doing with Jenny and rushes to her. Celine explains what Patrick tried to do to her, and Jayden becomes furious. Later that same night, Jayden goes to the gym and punches Patrick in the face for touching Celine. Celine drags Jayden out of the gym. Jayden takes Celine home. Claudia is shocked to see Celine in pain and asks what happened, but Celine says nothing. Claudia brings a bowl of water and a towel and gives them to Jayden to help massage Celine's body. Jayden massages her and insists on staying with her until morning. Celine agrees. As they lie on the bed, they cannot stop staring at each other. The next morning, Jayden tells Celine that he needs to apologize to Jenny for leaving her the previous night. Celine gets upset and says Jayden should not apologize. Jayden asks her why she is upset, but Celine lies to cover the truth. She says she does not want him to beg a woman just because he stood her up. Jayden then explains that he and Jenny were being intimate when they were interrupted by Celine, and now Jenny is angry. Celine suggests that Jayden should tell Jenny that she, Celine, is his ex-girlfriend. She believes this will make Jenny think Jayden is highly desired and push her to claim him. Jayden feels it is a good idea. Jayden goes to Jenny's place to explain and apologize, but Jenny refuses to listen and slaps him. Celine tries to fight Jenny, but later leaves with Jayden while Jenny insults them both. When they get home, Jayden tells Celine that he would do anything to defend her. Celine smiles. Jayden then asks how she is feeling, and Celine opens up. She tells him that what attracted her to Patrick was his tattoo, because she really loves tattoos. Jayden calmly tells Celine to leave because he has something to do. After she leaves, Jayden calls a tattoo artist and books a session. Later that night, Jayden admires the tattoo he got, feeling proud because he did it just to attract Celine. The next day, while Jayden and Celine are talking in the kitchen, Jayden suddenly says he feels hot and pulls off his shirt. Celine sees the tattoo and cannot stop admiring it. She begins touching Jayden's arm. Is Jayden changing himself for love, or is he slowly losing himself just to please her? They later go to play a game in the sitting room. Jayden wins, and Celine decides to stop playing. Jayden then talks about a lady he has been admiring at the gym and how he saw her at a restaurant wearing heels and looking good. From Celine's facial expression, it is clear she is surprised that Jayden is now attracted to ladies who wear heels. Jayden invites Celine out for dinner at a restaurant and she agrees. She quickly goes home to change. At home, Celine dresses in a beautiful gown. Claudia compliments her and agrees to lend her a pair of heels when Celine asks. Later, Celine arrives at Jayden's apartment. Jayden is shocked to see her wearing heels. Celine lies that she loves wearing heels, even though they are uncomfortable. Jayden goes to change, while Celine quickly sits down to rest her legs. At the restaurant, Celine urgently needs to use the restroom. She tells Jayden, and he directs her there. She hesitates because she cannot walk well in heels, but she eventually goes, walking like a toddler who just learned how to walk. On their way home, Celine talks about a guy she is stalking on social media, describing how cute and muscular he is. Jayden starts acting jealous because of the romantic way she talks about another man. When Jayden drops Celine off, he insists that they go to the gym together the next day. Celine is surprised because Jayden had always said he disliked the gym. Jayden explains that he only hates the pain that comes after exercising. Celine's feet start hurting badly from the heels, and she quickly goes inside. The next day at the gym, Jayden goes to use the heavy weight machine. Celine warns him to stop so he does not injure himself, but Jayden insists. As soon as Celine walks away, the pain shows clearly on Jayden's face as he struggles with the weight. When Celine returns, she tells Jayden about another guy who caught her attention because he was wearing a green shirt, which she really likes. Jayden immediately says they need to leave, and they do. That night, Jayden searches through his wardrobe for a green outfit to wear the next day, believing Celine is now attracted to men who wear green. The next morning, Jayden walks into the sitting room wearing the green outfit. Celine bursts into laughter, saying he looks awkward. Celine then tells Jayden she is going on a date and wants his opinion on what to wear. Jayden deliberately gives her an awkward outfit, and Celine wears it. After she leaves, Jayden secretly calls someone to install a camera in the restaurant so he can watch how Celine's date goes. At the restaurant, Celine's date is shocked by how she is dressed but says nothing. He excuses himself briefly. Celine quickly calls Jayden to update him on the date, not knowing Jayden is watching everything. Jayden tells her to chew her food loudly, claiming it will turn her date on. After the call, Jayden laughs, knowing it will end badly. Back at the table, Celine chews loudly. It irritates her date so much that she even ends up hitting him on the head. He loses his temper, insults her appearance and manners, and angrily leaves. Jayden is happily eating when Celine storms in, looking moody. She sits down and tells him how terrible her date went. Jayden pretends to sympathize with her. While they were taking a walk, Celine told Jayden that she was not happy that neither of them was in a stable relationship and that it was not good for them. Jayden told her she was being too hard on herself, and they continued walking. The next day, Celine went to see Jayden, but he told her that he had somewhere to go. He explained that he was going on a date with a lady named Sarah, who was a nurse. Celine was not happy about it, so she lied that she needed Jayden's phone to call her sister. Unknown to Jayden, she copied Sarah's number from his phone, and they both left. While Jayden was enjoying his date with Sarah, Celine was secretly monitoring them. She then called Sarah and told her there was an emergency at the hospital. Sarah quickly left. Celine then showed up at the restaurant, pretending she came to get food. She sat down with Jayden, and they started chatting. When they got home, Jayden expressed how sad and lonely he felt because he had not found anyone he could truly call his woman. In a cryptic way, Celine hinted that she might be the one for him, but Jayden did not understand. Celine felt hurt that Jayden was not sensitive enough to realize that she loved him. She told him she wanted to go home and then left. When Celine got home, she began packing her bags to leave town. Claudia walked in and was surprised to see her packing. Celine begged Claudia to give her some money so she could leave town. Meanwhile, Jayden was alone in his room, trying to figure out his true feelings for Celine. Some nights later, Jayden went to Celine's apartment, but one of her neighbors told him that Celine was not around. Jayden immediately began to regret letting Celine leave without telling her how he truly felt. Suddenly, Celine arrived in a car. She was surprised to see Jayden and asked him what he was doing at her place. Jayden told her that he came to confess that he was in love with her. Celine then told Jayden that she could no longer go on the trip because she was also in love with him. They hugged each other and confessed their love. The moral lesson of this movie is that unspoken feelings, jealousy, and fear can cause unnecessary pain, and true love should be expressed honestly before it is too late. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more captivating movies from us. Till we meet again, bye!